Happy Tuesday, everybody. Or is it Wednesday? What is it, Tuesday or Wednesday? Somebody tell me, please. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, May 18, Haitian Flag Day. Nah, I didn't forget. How could I forget? Big up to all my islanders. You know, today's a special day. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got a couple more people. It's your birthday. Shout out. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, shout out to you, Dan. Everybody tell Daniel happy birthday. Everybody else is celebrating their birthday today or this month at least. Who is born on the wonderful month of May? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. We got a couple people. Oh, wow, 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 wow. There we go. We got Steven celebrating his birthday in the month of May. We got a couple more people. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Yes, 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 yes. It's a celebration. So we're going to make sure we catch some really good pips tonight in honor of Daniel and everybody else. My name is Hans Felix. You guys should know this by now. If this is your first time on a call, let me know. If you are a beginner in this trading space, let me know. We want to make sure we cater to you and we make you feel at home. Okay. All right. So I think I'm not sharing my screen, so I'm going to do it again. Perfect. Already taking a look at a couple of things. First thing first, we have news right now. We got the GBPs right now. So we're going to get straight to it. You know, not trying to be cute right now. We're trying to catch some pips. So my intention for this pair was that I was paying attention to see how we're gonna actually retrace, and I think this is exactly what we're getting right this instant. So we're not gonna waste no time. Not gonna waste no time. This is a break and retest. Okay, back. Run back to this thing right here, and we're going to take our sell trade. I know some of you guys be talking about you want to hear the sound, so I'm gonna put the sound back on. All right. Cool. All right, I'm gonna put my first position in. So that's gonna be $2. Oh. Yeah. Right there. This is the GBPUSD. Gonna put my stop loss right above this zone. All right. In the meantime, I believe we are gonna be going at least for TP1, which is about 62 pips down here, right in the zone right there. So I'm looking forward to see what we do from here. I know we are getting in very early and there's some news going on. So give me a second. Let me go do the same thing on my phone. Got a couple people coming in. So just make sure we can put on the chat that we are currently counter trading GBPUSD all because of the news that's coming in. Perfect, perfect, perfect. If we catch that tonight, that'll be in honor of my brother Dan. There's a couple more people that's coming in, of course. AIRO already shows us on the 5-minute that there's a strong resistance up here. So this is why we are counter trading. Now, let's not be hasty and let's also be realistic. The first area right here where the green zone is for 20 pips, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add red light, green light. Yo, I might be in the wrong dashboard. Where is my red light, green light? Where is my red light, green light, woman? Yo, I think my red light is missing. Oh, well, okay. It is what it is then. I got a couple. Let me go check something out. Oh, I know why. I know why. I know why. It's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna have to do a lot of stuff just to get it back. And that'll have to be after the call. But we can do without it. We started with just AIRO, so we'll be fine. Okay. So why am I taking the sell? First and foremost, if things do not play out, then I'll understand that they need to still buy up towards this order block. This is the 1 hour order block, which is why, like, hold on a second, guys. You know, I'm not marrying the bias at all. So for those of you guys who struggle with like lot sizing, right? If we are taking the trade and we are currently in a sell and the stop loss is like 17 pips or 20 pips, if you are not in the business of risking $20, then you should lower that risk. If you are risking $10, $50, just take that money, divide it by the stop loss, you will get the lot size that you need. All right. So that way you don't have to worry about like losing more than you didn't expect to lose. Okay. I like to take really good tight entries and stop losses. So I always try to keep my loss minimal. But in the case of you guys taking the trades too, I don't want anybody to be taking huge losses to the point where you are losing all type of willingness to wake up the next day just to trade New York, or even have any account left to trade anyway. Okay, so welcome to those who are coming in on the call. We are taking a counter trade sell for GBPUSD as the hours start to come through. I'm going to be super realistic about what could potentially happen here in the hours of London. And if we are taking a look on the left side here, we can see that this is an order block as well. This whole area right here, because this is the retracement that pushed it higher. So if price is going to retrace, the most we can see, at least we can expect a nice 60 pip drop or 50 pip drop anywhere within this range. Does that make sense to everybody? We are still in an uptrend, but we need a retracement at least before we continue. And there's a few reasonable areas where they could pull back into. All right. Is that making sense to everybody? Okay. So what I mean by all this is after we have a huge rally, we at least could see a retracement before we make it to the actual area here where price started falling on the 5th of May. We know price is composed of higher highs and higher lows. So higher highs went past this previous high, higher low. This is how we knew price was not going to continue going further down this way, because once price surpasses the previous lower high that created the lower low, we need to see that price fails to go and break below that previous low at the bottom. So this is how we were able to see that there was a change in trend, because for the past couple of weeks, all GBP has been doing since April the 20th, ever since this lower high, we have been in an impending sell trend, correct? So not to say that we are entirely done, but we had to go back and retrace, and this is where we at right now. So now that we have news at 2 a.m. that just hit, 2 a.m. Eastern, this could cause a retracement which is why I'm looking to see the potential of this to play out. These are the reasons why I'm considering this trade. And then we're also looking at the same setup for GBPJPY. Shout out to Mike, always a fanatic of GJ. And there's a couple more people too who really like the pair. I ain't gonna lie, I like GJ as well. All right, so what we just got here is a break of structure, right? A break of structure is always a determinant that price is most likely gonna be heading down. So now that we've realized this, what does that mean for our trading execution? We gotta realize that above this lower high is 47 pips, but if price does take off to the bottom, at least towards this range right here, we could expect if price comes back down to this zone, we could expect some good pips off that. So the risk to reward would be like what, 40 to at least 70, 80, 100 pips back down. All because we saw the break of structure, a break and retest says a lot about the trade, which is why we're going to go back into this right here. Click on GJ, and then we're going to get in this trade. All right, so I'm going to put my stop loss right above. It's about 45 pips. And then we're going to see about TP1. $50 pips, not bad. So TP1 being around like 160.27. 50 pips, not a bad thing at all. We also just had GBPUSD alerts on M15 for AIRO. So it seems like me and AIRO are on the same page tonight, which is good. It's another confirmation. All right, so definitely got that confirmation. Gonna put the stop loss right above the AIRO, and here we go. Okay, so needless to say, tonight we're focusing on just the currency pairs. We'll let the indices breathe, and we'll let New York be. We'll leave the indices to New York. All right. So if tonight you came in here, you wanted to trade indices, sorry to tell you, tonight's not the night for it. We're gonna catch good pips, and that's just what it is. All right, GJ just gave a 5-minute red light, green light sell. Even better. Even better. Let's get it. I'm ready for these pips. I don't know about you guys. We're ready for these pips, man. I'm going to choose GU because it's less risk. Less risk. All right, so who's in these cells? Who's in these cells, man? Who's in these cells? Somebody gonna want me to repeat. I can feel it. Admit all, admit all. Here we go. All right, all right. Stop loss got 25 pips at 1.2498. Gonna put that stop loss right here, 1.2498. Gonna take that XCTP right here. First TP is definitely at 1.241718. 1.2418 is definitely a good TP area. 1.2418. I'll put like 5 in the back for spread. Yeah, we in that cell, baby. And with GJ, same scenario. Price might pull back a little bit, but maybe within the hour, we might see a powerful push to the downside. I just saw a couple more people come in the waiting room. Okay, let's drop down to the M5. There's a little bit of support down here. Yeah, nice 50 pips down to the 200 EMA. Not bad. Morning, Karina. Morning. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, definitely going to be seeing the potential for price to make it down at this order block eventually, right? So that could be TP2. You know, it's all about being realistic sometimes about where price is headed. TP2 could be at 159.83. You know, that's about 111 pips. Not bad. So with the help of news is definitely going to help carry this bad boy to where we need. Yep. That's my setup. And the stop loss is going to be right here. Hopefully they don't come and do some wild stuff. So I'm going to put my stop loss right above 161.65 for the second trade, just in case. All right. Okay. Now we're just going to let the market do what they need to do. Got Terrence coming in. Got more people coming in. All right, just gonna keep repeating. So welcome to those of you guys who are coming in. Right now, we are taking some counter trade sells for GU and GJ. Tonight, we are focusing on just the currency pairs. At least that way we can make some good profits. And yeah, it seems like the past couple weeks, you know, the indices have been acting crazy at very uncertain, like between the 2 to 4 a.m. type of hours. And I'm not trying to sit here and look incompetent, you know, when the way my style of trading is I have to see liquidity anyway, just so I can be able to tell like where the buyers and the sellers are coming in so I could take a really good quality trade. I hate going back to sleep, not seeing the move, taking trades that are not high quality. And I wake up in the morning like so demotivated. You know, trading is something I really love doing. So just like sports, I was always hard on myself. So this is why like New York gives the best setups for indices. So from now on, if I don't see a good setup, we're not trading indices until we see like some high quality setups. All right, guys, I hope you understand that. I'm in here trying to protect your money and mine. We're not here for the hype. Losses don't feel good. So I don't want to be taking low quality trades just for the sake of it. All right, cool. Does that make sense, everybody? Yes, sir. Yep. And now that we have these passive income vehicles like MMT, you know, it's time to focus on structure and everything else because the softwares are going to be trading at least one or two specific currencies or indices. So you guys still need to have a strong foundation in trading currencies and different markets. So when you come on my calls, I want to make sure that I reinforce that knowledge. And as you continue to be a part of this family, I just want to make sure that you guys get the knowledge that you need. All right, because this is what we have here. I remember last week, Brother Vic was like, man, so now that we have these AIs, well, the EAs trading by themselves for us or hands free, then are the calls going to be obsolete? Absolutely not. because there's still knowledge to go around, and there are different pairs that we still can trade together. And active income is still a major part of um, financial success. Had a brain freeze just now. All right. So for those of you guys who still struggle with structure, still struggle with entries, still struggle with, where to place stop loss and take profit, we're going to be really focusing on that, because a live session is just like a 5-day course or a 3-day course, because I come in here 3 times a week. I want you guys to feel that. Okay, so if you agree with me, if you in accordance with what I'm saying, drop a 7 on the chat. Let me feel the love. Let me feel the support. I appreciate the feedback from time to time. I get to talk to you guys on the side. This always feels good. Definitely feels good. I know that I'm making a difference in the community. We're being very consistent with the education. So now let's go back and see how things are playing out. Yes, sirski. I'm rubbing hands like Birdman right now. Let me get them pips. Let's get these pips, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Don't change that narrative. Keep it just like that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's feed the people. One time for Daniel Watson. I'm like DJ Easy Pips, shouting out all my people in this club tonight. Yeah. Club Pips, on and popping, on and popping. Thank you, Carrie. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Definitely. My goal is always to break it down and make it dummy proof. All right. I love the fact that we can break things down. I was going on YouTube just looking at a few videos of a couple of other, people who break things down. I'm like, yo, I definitely teach way better than these folks. And I just went about my business. Like, gotta make sure you guys understand. Okay, so all right, so this is part of the game where we gotta wait and see how price plays out. It's very early into the session, 2:25 a.m. We are resting assured that this is the narrative. I hope we continue the way that is, because we need some pips, and we ain't got time for this market to be changing narrative. So we'll see how things play out. %. I love your style. So cool and calm makes a great learning experience. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yes, 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 y'all. All right. Make sure you are trading responsibly. We don't want the fun to stop. All right. If you're going to add in another position, just be very, very open-minded and moderate about it. Okay. So we just going to keep it like MMT, progressive, moderate, conservative, or aggressive. Okay, so if you're gonna be aggressive, just be careful. Be careful. All right. Is that cool? All right. So currently GU is 12 pips, and GJ is about 2 pips. Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, that's what we're seeing. Let me drop down to the M15, one of my favorite time frames. Yeah. Ooh, who's sleeping on my call? Let me save you. Let me save you real quick. Perfect. Okay. Gotta wake up now. Wake up. Can't wait to see GU play it like that, man. Give me them pips. Give me them pips, man. All right, cool. Come on. What's the jouet? 161. 146. All right. 161.46 stop loss. right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Plenty of pips to go around. 179.95. TP. 7. Put 2 pips on that bit. Perfect. All right. What's the joint? Yes, yes, yes. Give me the sweat. Price is moving nicely. It is 2:28 a.m. 2:28 a.m. Overall, got a couple positions, 15 pips on GU, 5 pips on GJ. Obviously, I got double positions on each. So that's why I'm 34. And you might just be at like what, 20? So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. What time does my brother Nathan sleep? That's crazy. One time for those who are helping to manage the chats. It's been quite a crazy week. You know, with the final release of the EA, I know everybody was like, yo, finally, yo, this is great. This is dope. First day we killing it. Today or yesterday, you know, the market was a little iffy. But with all the games that we already caught, like, I hope you guys are not feeling some type of way about the EA already, you know? Who's enjoying the market maker trend EA so far? How you guys like it? 100% enjoying it. God Daniel said 100% fire, fire. Yeah, yeah. We're looking to win more than we lose. Definitely, definitely. One thing I always was excited about was how the EA knows how to cut losses short and how to lock in profit. I don't care about the profits in 1 day or 2 days. I want to make sure my money consistently grows and I don't just wake up one day and I start to cry inside before I slide down slowly from a wall like an R&B singer. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm really excited about. It's an EA that knows how to hold my money down. Because if you're going to work for me, you can't do me dirty. Can't do me dirty. All right. I still have some PTSD from other EAs that I've come across in my life. And I know you guys can relate. So, yeah. And Nate knows the pressure is on. So he definitely is doing everything in his power to make sure, like, if there's ever a little situation that needs to be apprehended, yeah, you know, he's on top of it. So, you know, when you guys get a chance, always motivate him, protect that man at all costs, because our community needed badly. We needed another win. We needed another win. And if we could secure some really good profits for the summer, we're going to have a good summer and be ready for the fall and close out the year with a bang. You know, that's what I'm really excited for. Longevity, because we need to survive this recession that's impending. There's a lot of mouths and bills that still need to be taken care of, and people's birthdays just don't stop coming. You know what I mean? Like, you look left, it's a holiday, man. We need some pips. We need pips passively and actively. Hello. I don't know who feel me on that, but we need it both ways, both ways, both ways. All the pips, passively and actively. That's how we do it. We are currently in some good profit. Ooh, I like that. I like those numbers. How y'all looking? How y'all looking? I'm looking good on my end. How you guys looking on your end? Yeah. Ooh, I like those numbers. Let's go. Mm, 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 mm. I told you I was gonna give you some pips out here, brother Dan. Oh, yes, sir. Hey, yeah, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike. Ooh, live account looking good. Look at you. Okay. You go, girl. We're gonna see some. Ooh, nah, change that number. Come on. We live. It's probably some kids. Oh, 73. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's what we want. Let's get it. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. Still got some ways to go. Definitely. Oh, I keep every time I look up, it's a beautiful number. Let's keep it going. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Mm. Oh yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. I got something for you guys today. In celebration of these pips, I got something for y'all tonight. You are now listening to DJ Easy Pips on the mic. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, let's go. Hey, nothing but blues. Shout out to GJ and GU in this thing. You already know we catching these pips. Yes, 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 y'all. We got it. 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 Shout out to you if you're catching these pips tonight. You know what it is. It's Wednesday night. DJ Easy Pips on the mic. Yeah, we catching heavy bags, nothing light. Yeah, you know we over here doing this all night and day. All right, we got brother Nate coming in. Nate the Great. Shout out to the community. We got 85 pips overall. Let me know how many pips you guys are in profit currently. Come on, come on. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 90 pips overall on my end. How many pips you guys catching? Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's run that back. Let's go. Yeah, yeah, 50. I like it. I like it. I like it. Keep it up. 33, 21 with one position. Good, 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 good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We ain't come here to play tonight. We almost about to hit a hundo. You get the hundo. Come on. 58 pips for Christina, 48 for Carrie, 91 for Asante. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta run this joint back. Hey. Yes, yes, yes. We finna hit the hundo. Yes, sir. 100 pips, baby. Hey. Catching pips tonight.
Hey, shout out Forest Fashion for the drip on my Profit Savages. Take profits hitting over here.
New joint, new joint, new joint. Hey, catching these pips. Catching these pips. Catching these pips. Catching these pips. Hey, nothing but blues. On session long.
Taking these profits on the way home. You know the song when we trading. Asian, London Session. It don't matter. Yo, Asian, London Session. It don't matter.
If you are loving the vibe tonight, put a 7 on the chat. I'm loving the pips that you guys say you're catching. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So this is what we doing. This is what we doing. Now that we are in profit, we got to make sure we are securing the profit. Okay. So here's what we got to do. If you are in some positions, remember earlier I said my GU position was about 50 pips. So currently the position that I got in at was at 1.2471. I'm already like 25 pips in profit, you know. But if price makes it to like 1.247, shoot, 19, that'll be 50 pips. So that's more than enough for me. So price is inching in for sure. If we get more of that push to the bottom, then yeah, we definitely gonna be seeing TPs getting hit all across the board, and that'll be it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, you got it, D? All right, so question was, are we moving stop loss? Feel free, feel free. Definitely want to put stop loss in front of the trade. All right, so now I am in profit and I will continue to be in profit. So I'm gonna put the profit right in front of that thing. And then I'm gonna start closing partials. Yeah, everybody should be nice and profitable, but also locking in the profits. So at this point now, you should be at least closing partials. If you're not closing partials, then you should be at least putting your TP and, I mean, not TP, your stop loss and profit, all that good stuff, all that good risk management stuff, you know. Perfect. All right, it is now 2:42 a.m. Meaning, there might be a retracement or whatever, right? There's about 18 minutes left before it's 3 a.m. Eastern time. And of course, there's usually some fluctuations and things like that. So we'll see how things play out. I'm gonna switch back to my favorite trading view. Things look nice. Things look to be nice. Pretty good setup, man. Nice little break of structure. Break and retest. Got in at some good positions. Okay, now let me see what the indices are up to. We are still going up. All right, so with the indices, we know all this area right here is up for grabs if they are still pushing to the upside. But one major area that I keep my eyes closely on is May 6's order block. So let's say price does buy all the way up to May 6's order block and fails to go any higher than that, then I know that we're going to come back towards you know, zone like 12,250 and stuff like that. But first I got to see if they're going to be heading their way up like this and all that stuff, right? So in order for that to happen, then we have to check and see what kind of US dollar news that we're getting for the week. Doesn't seem like we're getting much, but we are getting some G7 meetings this year again. I've seen the last time that we had. Oh yeah, we are in May though. When was the last G7 meeting? Either way, May is almost over. We do have some AUD news today at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's like a whole 12 to 13 hours from now. But for those who do trade crude oil, there's some inventory news today at 10:30. So just be mindful of that. The way I see it, oil is going to be selling back down to this demand zone. At least towards the 109 areas before we make it back to the high supply zone of 115 that was already retested back in late March. And by the time we make it there, if we continue having more of a demand for it, price is going to be pushing back to the, wow, I can't believe we touched those numbers in March, bro. That's crazy. Man, 126. But once price makes it to 126, I'm selling oil like crazy. Like crazy. Okay, back to the indices. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This is the type of numbers we like to see. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. Oh man, that's love right there, boy. That's love right there. You don't see those numbers every night. I love me a good retracement, a good counter trade. So Very well, very well. It is now 2:48 a.m. Still got about 12 minutes until it's 3 a.m. and all that. So for the remainder of this session, you're definitely going to be seeing, price doing its thing, which I have no problem with. What is this? GU? Yeah. There we go. Mm-mm. 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 How do we know if the zones are not that strong? Is it that because of the size? That's a good question. All I know is this. If you're trading with arrow and then when price makes it to this resistance, you get a double red zone. That means the zone definitely has met a good ceiling. And then when you get that break and retest, you get in and expect it to go back down to a zone where there's order blocks and or imbalances. Now, to further answer your question, and I believe you're talking about like when price had that green zone, right? If it breaks through it, then it wasn't that strong. But there are times I'll take trades in this regard the zones and I'll end up getting burnt. But as far as like this trade setup though, it's kind of more so what happens when price buys up and then they oh, look at that. I almost forgot that I drew the zone. So price has practically made it towards this imbalance about halfway into it. So when they made it here, they were struggling to break above. So do you see all these green candles here going up here? They have to come back and retrace. This is a setup that happens quite a few times in the markets. So typically when I see that happen, I like to take a note of it. Oh, snap. What a insert shapes rectangle. Where did it go? Like I was typically you end up seeing price retrace back into the area where they were yeah, where they were buying from, because there's no seller from this rally. So that's how I'm seeing the market. I'm not looking at it from the zone's point of view. But as you see price kind of build these rectangles right below the price action, then that's how you kind of follow the road to the promised land. Okay, so how do you know price is strong? If price retests it and it fails to break above it, that also tells you that price is still resisting a zone. Did I answer your question? No problem. One thing I do like is when price starts to bounce off of a base, then price bounce off of it again, and then you see another green rectangle, and you're like, oh, okay, well, I guess we're gonna continue in that narrative. If I was thinking 50 pips, now I gotta think double. And sure enough, this is what happens. Every time you keep seeing price create um these demand zone boxes and they just pop up under a trend, you know that that trend is going to keep going until we finally make it and you see like a red zone. That's when it's time for you to get out. Free game. Hope you caught it. So you can literally trade AIRO the way we used to trade it without red light, green light, and everything is still be profitable. That's why like I be skimming through the messages and I see complaints and I'm like, man, you know what it is? If AIRO's given that type of problem, I mean, if red light, green light giving you any problems, well, take it off for the day. Take it off for the day. Wait till you find out you know, there's a fix or whatever it is. Don't let any little slight situation keep you from catching these pips. All right. At the end of the day, remember, you're still privileged. Still privileged to have all of these softwares available to you. Not to say that if a problem is happening that it shouldn't get fixed. That's not what I'm saying. I know communication is a two-way street. What I'm saying is just remember, AIRO still works without the extra added features. Okay. Just wanted to clarify because I deal with that a lot. The thing is, I didn't enter those trades because there are usually red zones to close there and the green zones appear later. Yeah, I do see where you're coming from. Definitely see where you're coming from. Definitely understand where you're coming from. Yeah. When these things appear later, it does create some kind of confusion. And let's talk about that. Sometimes, like you are trading and you see that the zone pops up out of nowhere. To be safe, close some positions. Close some positions. I've definitely been victim to what you're saying. Like, let's say I'm in a sell, right? And then all of a sudden this pops up and you're like, damn, should I close? But I want to see it continue. I hate that. And sure enough, sometimes when they pop up, they do pull back. So, sometimes we got to just close some of our positions when we are at maximum profit. And then when it retraces back and still doesn't break above, then we can re-enter. Make sense? Because I'm pretty sure right now, if I go down to like the 5 minute or maybe the 1 minute, okay. Next thing I know, I see like a random little mini green box or something like that. But that's not the case this time, which means price is only just retracing a little bit and it's going to be continuing. All right, what time is it? 2:56. Nice. Very nice. All right, so I'm going to be drinking a little water. Don't be alarmed if you hear anything. It's that good H2O. Not one, not three, but two. That good H2O. All right, guys. Just letting things play out right here. Who was pretty surprised at gold? We saw price push, and then the narrative was this. We were still in a selling trend. Price made it to some type of demand here. And then they bought up. But the funny thing is, this equal high right there, along with the order block in here, was their destination. So the nice thing I liked about this play is when it made it here, this is where things confirmed that it was a sell. We saw price broke the structure. This was the structure that was broken. So then they sold, came back, induced, retested, didn't make it anywhere above this point. So at that time, you know it was a sell, and it sold very well. Sold very well. So this was gold. At this point with gold, price is most likely going to be heading down to this demand, maybe sweep or whatever. But I'm trying to see like if this is the range they want to keep it at. So for now, price is still selling off for gold. As far as the entry, I don't have any. And if somebody were to want to take a trade for a sell here for gold, then your stop loss would have to be up here, and that's 50 pips. And I just don't like 50 pips being a stop loss most times when I'm trading. So I'd rather just let them play out some things. And we're back at the hundo range. So of course, same thing with AIRO, had a break and retest. Alert number one, strategy number one, bag alert. And as you can see, as price continued this way down, we can see prices retest. Got to be careful of those buys. Those buys are not to be trusted. They are just to sweep internal liquidity within the trend as they continue their way down to the demand. Now, earlier, Blarim had said, hey, so what about when these zones appear? This would be the perfect example of what he was asking. Like, let's say you are in a trade and it's going down for a sell and this pops up. I remember I used to watch the strategy video. This is why I hate this thing, the sound. All right. So if you see that, you get out of the trade or you close the majority of your positions because they will retrace and you will be sorry for not closing early. Okay. So that's what I want to say. Now, in the case of gold, I'd love to see them, come back and retest and fail to go higher. And so we can take the sell. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be later in the New York session. So remember I said gold is still a sell, but it must buy up a little bit before it sells off even more. Make sense? Okay, it should be 3 a.m. now. And we are still in good profit. So we are back in profit. It was a quick retracement and we are now stronger than ever heading to that side. Yeah. At this point, we can add more positions for real. What is this, GJ? Yep, that is GJ. Where y'all at? Y'all a little cold. Still here? Thank you, Lakota. All right. I'm going to put back some music as the market continues to go down and do what they do. No, let me go back to my. That Adele though, that Adele be hitting. What do you guys be listening to these days? I have a whole variety, as you guys can see. I've been trying not to listen to any Young Thug and Gunna, for obvious reasons. Just gotta, yeah. Oh yeah, we still looking good over here. Still looking good over here. This is for GJ. What you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got pips. When we get back, about to see you in TP head with the crew. And hey, we are in good profits for tonight, and I couldn't be any happier. This is your first time on my call. I salute you. Once again, shout out to the brother Daniel Watson. Happy birthday. Everybody who's celebrating for the month of May, this is for you. This is for you. DJ Hips on the mic. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. So y'all go ahead and start securing more profits. Still got some good time left out of the session. Definitely was one for the books. So this is going to be the narrative for these GBP pairs. I don't see them changing at all. For now, let me go ahead and go see what it is with the indices. And we have definitely a strong base at 12,415 for Nas. Definitely going to keep that in check. Definitely going to keep that in check. Can't wait to see what happens from here. We do have a bag alert. As I said, I don't like to mix the profits. I'm just gonna keep these things on radar for New York. What is DAX doing? Ooh, that reminds me. That reminds me. Gotta turn my market maker back on. Stop sharing for a second. Can't have y'all see my passwords. Oh shoot, there it is. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. All right. We are still in profit. I see the shout out, Matelka. Okay. We got Dan. We also got Keeson. Are you on the call? Probably not. Not sure, but this is some good profits. Oh, Carrie, I have one account for MMEA and separate for manual trading. There you go. How do you trade and also let MEA? Oh, I'm the educator, my guy. Or wait, Carrie, I'm an educator, so we got our own thing, our personals and our different VPSs. So that's how. If that thing interrupts me one more time, there's gonna be some problems. I think it's time to turn it back on. Definitely not gonna put it at aggressive. I'm gonna keep it at conservative. And I've been playing around with the numbers. Oh yeah, we back in action. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. AP Go app, where you at? Hit that okay. Damn, that bit went right in. Didn't waste no time. I love it. Oh, I love it. Didn't even waste no time. I love it. Oh, baby girl, you yo, that thing was like, it's about time you cut me back on. I've been waiting on you. Yes. Oh yes. Go. What a night. What a night. Go. Oh, let go. That's what I'm talking about. It's thirsty. Who's in these pits with me? Alma. Big man, talk to me. Harvo, Benji, Siobhan, D, Emil, Eric, Arsh, iPhone, Irvin, Janar, my brother Joe, talk to me. How y'all looking on these charts, man? How we doing? How we doing? Chris, Chris, Kevin, Christina, Letitia. Don't make me sound like DMX in this thing. Come on. SB, talk to me, man. You missed the pips? It's all good. Steve, talk to me. Ulmo, V, Zanetta, Zoom user, Maguda, talk to me. Come on. How we doing? How we looking with these pips? I can't be the only one eating. There we go, Christian. Yes, sir. Still in GJ. That's what I'm talking about. Smoothest cat you ever heard. Appreciate you. Steven, have a good night, my man. Hey, how can I rejoin Arrow Bag Chat? I left and you back. Welcome back, my prodigal friend. Reach out to me. Damn, we are eating tonight. Ooh, appreciate the game. Appreciate you. Yes, thirsty. Oh, that's love. It's so good. I shouldn't come back on as the loony. I was just sitting here looking at like, why is Vic changing his name out here coming in? My man said I took an old account I found and had butchered it. Had 32 left. Thought it was a goner, and we just breathed some life back to it. Yes, Lord. And doubled its size. Ain't nothing dead until it's dead. It's alive. It's alive. Yes, sir. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Yes, we had a couple TPs hit, haven't we? Haven't we? 1.2418. Let's go back to GU. Yep. Oh, another TP back. Oh, shuck it, duck it now. Oh, snap. We are about 50 more pips in profit with all of them. Look at that. Shout out to Dan. Who says you can't take another account and bring it back to life? We literally make money on calls. Oh, snap. What is this? Made me want to go back to my old dead accounts and revive them. Got this old prosperity with like 25 bucks in it. So some old live account that I'm pretending like it's still no longer with us. That's all right, guys. This was a good session. When the market's not BSing, you know. One thing I hate about this market, sometimes you could watch your TP not hit and they retrace all the way back. So when you got arrow, you just drag this thing right where the market's going. Don't want to come to you? Hey, you go to it. It's okay. Ain't no pride here. You shy about it? Well, let's I'll walk on over to you. It's all good. It's no problem. Love to see it, Amaya. Love to see it. I love that. Love these type of testimonials. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Appreciate everybody. Okay. We're just gonna let this thing rock. But I will say before it is before it's 3:30, we're gonna lock in some profits, bro. Because we all know what happens at 3:30. For those who are wondering what happens at 3:30, well, just like at 9:30, there's what kind of fundamentals other than CPI would you say are going on for this sell? That's it. That's basically what's going on, Nadeem. Hey, how you been, bro? That's really all that's going on for the sell. But we have some G7 meetings, but it ain't even there yet. That's not going to affect the market yet. Karina, see you soon. Yeah, core CPI brings in a lot of pips. Okay. As I said, definitely want to secure some profits and studying and evolving good stuff, my man. I've been okay, just going through the motions, evolving as well. That's all we can do. Okay, guys, with that being said, we're just gonna keep the call until 3:30, but other than that, that was the play for the day. GU and GJ. This is too easy. So there's what we were talking about. There's what we were talking about. Let's see if he's still here. Lerm, are you still here? So if you were in a sell and you see something like this, best to take the counter trade buy. And don't even gotta be for too many pips, you know. Oh yeah, he is still here. So like I was saying, you guys, if you're ever in a sell and then the green zone pops up, you need to get out, right? Because there is going to be a counter trade that happens. So as you guys can see, that's why I jumped into Nas real quick. and then the stop loss was right below. And then the TP is going to be, around here. So I was going back into my old sessions, and I realized we've let a couple pips go. Like we were in 300 pips in profit a couple times, 400 pips, 600 pips in profit a couple times, and we let it go because we were looking for a specific TP, or we were looking for a specific number. I'm gonna get a lot better with that. I don't think that's what's the word? That's like that's acceptable. I think we need to stick to the numbers in London. Like if it's 200 that we cash, if it's 300 that we cash with these indices, and so be it. Like I always want to make sure we secure more wins, because if we cash 200, 300, 400, you'll be surprised we cash 1,000 without realizing it. So that's one of the things, one of the criticisms I made about myself when I was going back into these previous lessons. How many of you guys do go back and watch the old recorded sessions? How many of you guys be doing that? Mm-hmm. So much you learn, indeed. All right, so now it's 3:25. Let me go and see what the other pairs are still doing. Okay, still heading down that way. Good. Definitely, I agree. Oh wow, my man knows the date and everything. I like that. How is it that this TP has not been hit yet? Oh damn, y'all remember? Y'all be remembering? Is this video for me? 121, 22. Damn, I remember that date like it's the day it all made sense. I'll never forget that day. Like how Jason Stewart remembers the first day he saw the charts. He's a funny and powerful testimonial. Yes, sir. Come on. What up, Eric? I see you've unmuted yourself by accident, I guess.
Yeah, my bad, homie.
No,
good night, though.
Good night,
Very good night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where are you tuning in from?
I'm in LA.
Oh, hey, what part?
I'm in the Valley in Sylmar.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You been out here?
Yeah, I definitely have been. I've been to Inglewood. I spent some time by Figueroa Street. Went to LA, Lakers game. We stayed at the W. It was dope. Like, man, I was out here with my little brother, and then I didn't realize how close the USC university was to everything. And then right across it, there's like the big cat that says, no, it has like this big sign that says Felix.
Yeah, Felix the cat.
Yeah. So we took a picture right by there. Because that's my last name. So you see?
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
cool.
I will
Yeah.
say
So
though, it's a
all
little
right. So
shady at night, man.
to
It's a
be
lot.
all right. So I don't know if you know where Silmar is. That's going towards like Santa Clarita. It's about a half hour from where you are at. Um, we- okay, you to not to dampen everything. Like I'm in the same area where Rodney King got beat.
mm,
That's like 3 minutes from my home. That's real close to my
it's
house.
crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
I show my age right there. But yeah, so
No, I can tell.
that's where I'm at. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, it was definitely shady, man. I got to see so many homeless people, just
man.
sleeping under the bridges. I almost tripped. I was riding like one of them little scooters, right? And then I
Right.
almost tripped on top of one of those sleeping, and it just almost ruined my night. It was so crazy. Yeah. But other than that, it was an experience. It was definitely an experience. But all right, man. Have a good night. We'll talk soon. It's always good to connect. Who else is from LA? Who else?
No, man, it's a huge problem out here. The average home out here is damn near $1 million. You know?
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. It's expensive out here.
Most definitely. That's for
Yes,
sure.
yeah.
That's for sure.
But all right, man. It was nice hollering. I'll be tuning in every night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
All right.
Okay, it is 3:30. I felt the shift. I definitely felt the shift. $3:30. Good thing this is a good setup. So market should continue, but you never know. There's a little retracement. A little retracement about them there. Yo, I'm about to close my Nas trade, boy. Feeling that thing like that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm feeling you like that, shorty. All right. Shout out to some of my island people who stayed up all the way up until 3:30. I see you. That's love. That's commitment. We all see it. We all see it. Shout out to you if you are on the East Coast, in the Midwest, you know, and you are up at 1, 2 a.m. trying to catch these pips. Give yourself a shout out, put some 7 on the chat if you are in Dallas, if you are in Florida, North Carolina, New York. Oh, wow. Ghana. Wow. Nigeria got the best jollof. Excuse me. But so yeah. Oh, what up, D? Oh, okay. Sydney, Australia. What up, Raj? Wow. Kentucky? Wow. We are definitely, yeah, Kentucky, New York. You're, hey, Charlie. Estonia. Ah, yes. Nigeria. Niger to the world. North DFW, about 50 miles. Really? North of the dang, where north of DFW, 50 miles. Where in where is this, what, Arlington? Oh, okay. I think I know where you at. Um oh, so you're in like Deep Ellum, like those areas. Oh, I said north of Dallas. Stop making me guess, Daniel. What's the city, man? Yeah, Deep Ellum is Dallas. So you said North Dallas. So yeah, Deep Ellum is literally like downtown Dallas. Some nice townhouses over there. Oh, you're in Anna. Oh, okay, north of McKinney. Okay, now I see what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. Ah, now I get it. Yeah, when you said 50 miles, like what? Here's that BS, that retracement. I'm gonna close my trades. I'm gonna close most of my trades. I ain't gonna hold y'all, and I'm gonna take some profit off the table again. All right. Mike is not the one to miss when it comes to the 50 pips, and I salute you. You moved to Arlington. Makes sense. Right? It is not an AIRO session if Mike didn't get paid by GJ. That's a fact. All right. So we are going to end the session here, right down the street from Wet One. Okay. Oh yeah. I know all these spots. All these spots. All right. I seen it was somebody from New York. Where in New York are you, Taj? Where in New York you at? Upstate? Oh man. You from LI, ain't it? You from LI. Yo. Syracuse. My boy played for Syracuse. He was a fast little joint too. He played yeah. You probably heard of him. His name is Steam. Last name is Steam. I think it was number 7 a couple of years ago. Brizzly. All right, but GU is going down, thank God. And then GJ is okay. GJ is still doing the damn thing. Yes, sir. We got somebody coming in at the last minute. They're just gonna get chatter. All right. Now we don't always catch all the pips, but when we do, we make sure ain't no leftovers. And with that being said, you guys, I'm going to actually end the session here. Everything that needed to be said was said. Be on the lookout for gold. We just watched it push to the upside. Just to retest. So that's gonna be a New York thing. But y'all have a great night. I had fun tonight. Markets were acting right. You know, we love it. We love it. We love when they do that. Peace, love, blessings.